Friday morning, so we're going to talk about recap until dark. I like the idea behind it. Of course, cinematography. The idea is the horror film. Seriously, everything around it. The cast of characters is great. The idea of the film was interesting. The lead actress is Atlanta. Great. Story of a blind woman. Gotcha. Uh, uh, uh. It definitely felt mysterious as hell. Say the least. There's like, I believe like there's moments of where the blind woman has romantic like scenes with the male lead. Their chemistry was through the roof. For 1967 film, I thought they did great. Every other cast member did good too in their supporting roles. It came off very elegantly. It was shot in the UK just like the last film. Wait, no, it was shot somewhere else. In Cap, from what I remember. For the cast, the cinematography, the way it was shot, creativity, the feels. The overall feel of Waiting So Dark is pretty cool and nostalgic and whatnot. It's amazing. Can I really remember any of the kills? I'm not gonna cap to you. I don't remember many of the kills in this movie. But it still is interesting. I'm assuming the murders happened during the dark time. That's the name, Waiting So Dark. I was halfway asleep during the film, so that's why I'm struggling to like find any sort of semblance of a like logical sentence put together about the kills type shit. Honestly, forgot though. She had a distinct look, cause not a lot of women back then had that kind of short hairstyle that our lead blind actress had. So that was kind of cool. See, in the 60s, a woman with that sort of hairstyle. No, I'm not gonna lie. There was bald women back in the day. What am I talking about? There was some 60s women who had that low cut, haircut. I'm talking about. Yeah. But the way this film played out, man, I loved it. I don't remember the music of the film, score of the film, but yeah. I just remember the lead actor. I will say this lead actor came off more like he gave a shit than the last actor. He came off more comical, more like yeah, I said endearing with the whole chemistry between the cast and characters. But he seemed like he came off a little more serious. This character in this film, to me, in my opinion at least, the look of the house and where they were and where everything was shot at was pretty cool. And the trailer gave a very suspenseful feel, a very suspenseful vibe to the movie. So I did enjoy that. The fact that he had the legal the mysteriousness within the movie. So I said if you haven't seen Until Dark, that's why I say if you haven't seen Wait Until Dark in 1967, I highly recommend you watch it and then give me your opinion back after you watch the movie. Me, it's a class. Well, no, I can't even say that. One of the better movies of the 60s. When you talk about your classics, you talk about Halloween, the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Thing, Creatures of the Lagoon, Chucky, Scream, uh, those sort of things are classified as your classics in the genre. This was just one of the better movies from an older time, an older generation. That it's just to go good to go back and check history on and see how things were back then compared to how we live now in this generation. A lot of differences, people dress very eloquently, people dress very charming and endearing. They spoke very softly, very elegantly. Like there is still those sort of like tropes in this world, sort of like kind of people out here who still like. I'm sure there are still those folks who like haven't lost fact, haven't lost sight on what generation they come from. So they still hold that way of living within. You feel me? So from my perspective, it was cool to see like this movie and the story play out and the creativity and everything about it. Timeless. That's the word. Timeless film that you must watch if you haven't watched yet before. Everybody did a great job from the lead female character, the male characters, lead the dude to detective or whatever type shit. He did a great job. came off believable enough as a detective. No. I wish I remember the kills that transpired within the movie. It kind of like leaves me stumped out, you know. She was a very pretty girl too, despite being kayfabe blind, fake blind. That's the kayfabe means. She played that role very well, very charmingly, very endearing, very interesting. You wouldn't even have known she was blind by the way her acting came off. To keep it a buck with you, like that disability didn't harness her acting in no way. Still came off believable, kick ass as an actress. And yeah, I very much enjoyed her acting and how much she sold you on her abilities and disablement of being blind alone. Also, the detective in the film or whatever, or not. I really gotta think and remember type shit and what happened, so I'm not just blabbing. All right, fuck, bro. Uh, I already mentioned the cinematography. Uh, uh, said the creativity. Definitely has a mysterious feeling to it. Sure. Even though I forget the murders, wait until dark. I'm assuming a lot of murders transpired only when it hits dawn and dark. When the killer appears and starts to rapidly murder his victims in creative ways, thus giving the name Wait Until Dark. Easy, just like that. Simple as that, you know. I'm not thinking simple minded today. It's shit simple, like I'm smarter than a lot of folks know, bro. Like, feel me? But I like everybody's chemistry from the detective to the little side characters in the movie, you know. Location is beautiful. Trying to think. Love the fact that there was no sex in this movie. There might have been like romantic gestures and powerful romantic scenes and whatnot, but I'm glad there wasn't no sex. If I want to look at naked women, I'll go watch something else. you know, get that urge off. And although I don't try to do that often, uh, yeah, but I love the fact that it was like okay, it's an old school film, but it's not like yeah, black and white's cool, but it was sort of like the modern picture. A lot of these films were like that. These last few films, like modern color instead of like just typical. Because if you use black and white all the time with no color in every movie that you see, you'll want to see some color. It's sort of like, where's the films with color despite it being back in the day film, Because you're used to seeing black and white films. That's why type shit. It'd be like, oh my god, when can we get a black and white picture? Feel me? It was more story driven than anything. You know, try and enjoy that. I need to get my mind back on chasing that. I mean, this has nothing to do with the movie review, but like a while back, I need to get back on chasing that bag. You feel me? I'm about to get back on. Cause I did when I was out at the other location. That's what I did. I was focused on making money. You feel me? But yeah, yeah, man. The look at the film's impressive. The way it's shot. See, there's a whole difference between now and what you could do back then. The limitations on a horror film now compared to if you lived in the '60s or whatever, a whole different ball game. It just came off more like they come off more natural and not manufactured. Manufactured. I mean, And I grew up watching these modern, current horror films, like shit. The killers just feel more intimidating. Women just come off more like fluently within acting. Some of them you still have your bad actors, bad actresses. So yeah, there's that. Try and enjoy, a natural actress. Okay, listen. At least like some of the blonde chicks did better back then compared to now. You feel me? Like who the fuck is Amber Heard? Amber Heard would not survive back in the day as an actress. I'm telling you, like I haven't really seen a lot of Amber Heard films, but I can just tell she's not that good. I seen one trailer of a movie she was in. And she's not a good actress. Like, and I have the right to say that. Like, I don't not have the right to call out an actress. Like, I've been doing this shit. Like, if you're a bad actor or a bad actress or a bad judge of character, I know that right away within film. So yeah, there was no blonde in here. It was a brunette, but still she did a great job at acting anyway. I'm gonna hop off this live. I love you guys. Peace.